Phishing attacks are evolving at an absolutely insane rate. Cybercriminals are now using AI to cook up scams that are so convincing they can sail right past traditional defenses and target your employees with scary accuracy. So let's dive into what's really going on with this new wave of AI-powered phishing.
So let's just kick things off with a number that really puts the problem into perspective. 33.1%. It's a pretty specific number, right? But what in the world does it actually mean?
Well, that's what's called the baseline phish-prone percentage. And it means that, without any real effective training, about a third of the people in any company are likely to click on a malicious link or fall for a scam. That's a huge, huge vulnerability.
And that really brings us to the big question, doesn't it? As these attacks get smarter, more personal, all thanks to AI, how do we even begin to protect ourselves? Is anyone truly safe anymore?
Okay, so first things first, we've got to understand the new threat landscape. Cybercrime isn't just about some lone hacker in a dark room anymore. No, we're seeing the rise of these professional, off-the-shelf tools that are basically industrializing attacks on a global scale. It's like cybercrime has gone corporate.
And the main weapon of choice here is the AI-powered phishing kit. You can pretty much think of it as a professional marketing suite, but for criminals. It automates literally everything you need to run a super sophisticated phishing campaign. And just look at how easy they've made it. A tool like this one, Inbox Prime AI, boils down a complex cyber attack into just 4 simple steps. You select your target, you let the AI generate the content, you check it against spam filters, and then you launch it. That's it. It's almost laughably simple.
And here's the real kicker. The barrier to entry here has totally collapsed. I mean, this isn't some expensive secret government tool. Attackers can buy the entire source code for a powerful kit like this for a one-time fee of just $1,000. This puts some seriously dangerous tools in the hands of, well, pretty much anyone.
And believe me, the impact is already being felt in a big way. Take a look at this next number, 82.6%. That right there is the percentage of phishing emails that are now supercharged with AI-generated content. We're talking flawless grammar, a professional tone, content that's perfectly tailored to the victim. It all makes these scams incredibly difficult to spot. So yeah, the days of spotting a scam because of some silly typo, those are pretty much over. All right, so the tech is getting scarily good. But we have to ask, why does it work so well on us? The answer, it turns out, isn't really in the code. It's in our own heads. It's all about exploiting our basic human psychology.
Yeah, really, why are they so darn effective? It's because these criminals aren't just hacking computer systems anymore. Nope, they're hacking us. They're exploiting our natural human tendencies to get what they want.
And they do it by pulling on these 4 core psychological triggers. They'll pretend to be the CEO. Boom, there's authority. They'll create a fake deadline. This must be done in 1 hour. That's urgency. They'll threaten to delete your account. That's fear. And they build trust by looking exactly like a service you use every single day.
And that last one, trust, might just be the most powerful weapon in their arsenal. Because when we see a message from a brand we know and interact with all the time, we just let our guard down. It's natural.
So who are they pretending to be? Oh, just the heavy hitters you see here. Messages that look like they're from Microsoft, DocuSign, or even your own HR department are everywhere. They know we rely on these services for our jobs, so they hit us with things like, verify your account now, or sign this urgent document.
Okay, so we've got the how and the why. Now let's talk about the who. Who's really in the crosshairs here? Well, the data shows some really clear patterns, both in the industries and the job roles that are getting hit the hardest.
You can see it right here in this chart. Healthcare and pharma are at the top of the list, with almost 42% of their untrained employees being susceptible to phishing. Insurance and retail aren't far behind. And it's no accident these are the top 3. Think about it. They all handle massive amounts of sensitive personal and financial data. They're a goldmine for criminals.
Now this is fascinating. Let's break it down by job role. On one hand, you've got departments like legal and finance. They're literally trained to be skeptical and pay attention to the details, so they have high success rates in reporting scams. But then you look at roles like communications and sales, which are built around fast-paced external engagement, and they're the most vulnerable.
So when you're up against a threat this smart, this targeted, the old ways of doing things just don't cut it anymore. That once-a-year check-the-box training session, it's basically useless. We need a totally new playbook.
And this slide just nails the difference. Think about old-school training. It was often about punishment, right? Something you had to do once a quarter to check a box. It was all focused on not clicking. But the modern approach, it's the complete opposite. It's supportive, it's continuous, and its main goal is to encourage a positive behavior, reporting suspicious emails. It's not about blame, it's about building a reflex.
And this is where it all comes together. This is the solution. You can actually take your biggest vulnerability, your people, and transform them into your single greatest defense. It's all about building a human firewall.
And when you do this, the results are, well, they're just staggering. Look at this. That's an 86% drop in successful phishing incidents after just 1 year of this new kind of training.
And get this, a 9 times increase in employees actually reporting suspicious emails. This isn't just about people being passively aware anymore. This is active engagement. They're literally becoming an extension of your security team. Okay, but this might be my favorite stat of the whole bunch. 39 seconds. That's the median time it takes for the most on-the-ball employees to report a brand new threat. That is so fast, security teams can basically shut down a whole campaign before it even gets off the ground. It's incredible.
And I think this quote from Mark Sedman at WaterAid just sums it all up perfectly. He says, "If people ask me how many cybersecurity officers I've got, I say 2,000. That's the whole ballgame right there. It's about flipping the script and turning that human layer from your biggest weakness into your absolute greatest strength.